Good afternoon. Right, so today I am looking at the ride-on mower, more specifically the deck of the ride-on mower. So as you can see, it's gone completely rusty, and at the moment this entire blade section is loose. So the owner brought a new deck. Now unfortunately that on its own was £400. So now I've got the challenge of moving all this bit and all this stuff from the back here off and onto there. So I've given it all a good soak with WD-40, and I've got my fantastic selection of spanners in a lovely arrangement down there. So yeah, let's start moving things and see how we get on. This thing is covered in fishing line from where it's used around fishing baits. Look at that lot. Start with the easy bits. Yeah, that's not great. So this is the first bit that's caused me a problem so far. So that is a bolt that comes through from the back. It's a round headed bolt, so there's nothing to grip on at all on this side. I think that's aluminium that it's gone through, so I don't want to hit it too hard, and obviously anything I do hit, it's moving all over the place. So yeah. I'm thinking it might be easy. Problem is I've not really got any tools here. I would say, oh yeah, we'll cut this out with an angle grinder, get it in a vise. Haven't got an angle grinder here to do that. I don't want to hit too hard on the end of the bolt here either and flare that out. In fact, I'll put the nut back on because I can hit the nut, and then that's putting the strain onto the threads rather than mushrooming out the end of the bolt. It's got a little bit of travel. Might have to take the pulley off to get a decent hit on that. Let's give it another try. Busy.
Ah yes, you've seen the mower plates of the hive.
I've seen it. I'm currently videoing myself replacing it.
Yeah, very good. Just to let you know after the deed.
Okay, so I've got that nut and bolt off. Now for the next problem. That doesn't fit through the hole. So So I'm assuming that comes off on that side. Again, none of it, I have no instructions for this, so let's give it a gentle tap and see what happens. Right, so I'm working on the theory of taking it out. There we go. Metal fatigue, you can use it to your advantage sometimes. Okay, so I've managed to get it apart. So the way I did it, I clamped it in the vise from there, put the bolt that holds the blade on in there and hit that through, and that was putting pressure on that part there and push this out. Now I've got to be careful not to lose that little square peg, which is called a key, because that stops this from rotating on that shaft. That locks it in place. So that will now go in back into the other bit. So let's get that fitted. Right, let's get this bottom one off. Let's get this wheel. Yeah. Slow is the answer.
Yes. Well, he did say it would be.
Biggest problem was trying to work out how to get that off. And I can't do the same on the bottom one as I have on the top one.
Are the ones that need to come off coming off though?
Oh yeah, it's getting there slowly.
Yes. You're just gonna.
Well,
let me keep saying. Tell him just to do it one at a time.
oh, I'm doing it slowly one at a time. But that metal piece there has to come off so it can fit through there. The last one I put in the vise, clamped there, then hit that bolt through. Problem is, the other one, the metal was so rotten I could just pull it out, and this one that metal's in better shape. I won't say it's good, but it's in better shape.
Yeah. Anyway, well, look, any bits that you just have to see where you end up. He knows that you're gonna have to maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. That's another bit off. I've used somewhere safe so I don't damage it. In fact, let's put you back on. You go in there, you go there, you go there, you go in there. Okay, so we need new bolts for that. Well, that's you out, but you're useless. Oh, for crying out loud, how the hell am I supposed to get down there? Extension! They don't have this fun on the other restoration things, do they? Right, well that's you out. Yeah. Yeah, you might might have been a 17 once in your life. We're really going for desperate measures now. Okay. We'll move you, because you'll move, hopefully. Right, well that's something at least. Even the simplest things don't want to move now. Alright. Not budging. And neither were you. Right. Let's try this again. Success! Hooray! Right. Now, where did that go on here again? Right. Yeah. I've not really got any ideas for you. Trying to put you in the vice, I suppose. easy as that. And I even managed to find the flap for the side there. So right, let's get this under the mower. Maybe I should have done this side first. Okay. Right, let's go cut some grass. Right, now let's go cut some grass. So I just got it down here, thought, why is it not cutting? Then I remembered, I forgot to put the belt around the pulley. And then I've looked, and the belt's gone the wrong way around that clamp, so I've got to take the base off again. I'm not going to record this. Right, give it another try. Right, belt is fitted. And it works. Right, let's get on. Right, well that's working. It'd be working better if I try from the blades as well, but I'm already half hour past my finish time, so I'm going to give it a go on the long grass now. So I'll do that in two passes. I'll do it at the higher setting first, because there's no way I'm getting through that all in one go. So right, let's put you on here, and I'll put you on a time lapse for this. So there we have it, one working lawnmower, one cut field. I did want to do a second pass at a lower height, but to be honest, you'll notice I was driving around with the flap held up because that was getting clogged up with grass. So it was struggling at that height, which is the maximum setting, so there was no way I was going lower. So we'll give that a couple of weeks, well, a week to dry out, hopefully, if we have good weather, and then I might get on it again. But yeah, so that was a pain in the backside, but I've got a working ride-on mower again, which is brilliant. Right, it is now well past my home time. What time? Oh yeah, an hour past my home time. Right, well, I'm going to go and put this away, and I shall see you next time.